guys, I'm Charlie Book Fanatic. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the books I would like to buddy read. If you don't know what buddy reading means, a buddy reading is basically reading a book together with someone else and then discussing the book while you're reading it or after reading it. If you would like to buddy read any of these books I'm mentioning with me, please leave a comment down below and we will figure that out. I'm not going into too much detail about these books because I'm kind of in a hurry. So the first book I'm going to be talking about is Blood Red Road by Moira. It's the first book in a series and I don't really know what it's about except for the fact that it's set in a desert and there's a lot of action and the dialogue is written phonetically. The last book I read with dialogue that was written phonetically was the first book in the Chaos Walking trilogy, Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and I didn't really fare on well with that. I didn't really like it particularly, so I'm kind of in a bind. I don't really know if I will like this or not. I would really like to read it with someone because if I don't like it, I have someone to vent to, and I feel like this is going to be a book I need someone to vent to. The second book is Persuasion by Jane Austen. I've only read one classic, I think, and that is Emma by Jane Austen, and I really like that one, but it took me ages to read it, literally ages, and I rated it 4 stars. I really liked it, but just the time it took me to read that damn book. So I would really like to read another Jane Austen book, but I don't want to spend too much time on it, so I would really like to have someone to read that with, because it will push me to read this book faster and read a certain amount of pages in a day and get through a book, because I'm not really the kind of person that picks up classics for fun. The third book is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray. It's the second book in the Diviners trilogy. I read The Diviners last month and I really liked it. I rated this 4 stars. It was so creepy, so descriptive. Libba Bray is a great author and I would like to read the sequel with someone because I like The Diviners so much and I had so many thoughts about it. I've written a review actually and it will go up on Friday on my blog and I will link it down below when it goes up, but I really liked that one and I would like to talk to someone because I know I will have loads of thoughts about Lair of Dreams because there's so many characters and so many things are happening and I'm sure there will be loads of action. Fourth book is Gemina by Amie Kaufman and Kristoff, and I am aware that this book is not actually out yet but people are receiving arcs of it. But I'm so excited for Gemina. I loved Illuminate. I rated it 5 out of 5 stars. My favorite book of the entire year so far. And I can't wait to get Gemina. And since I loved Illuminate so much and everyone has been raving about it, I know a lot of people are going to be reading Gemina. So if you want to read Gemina with me and gush about it, because I would really like to read it with someone who loved Illuminate as much as I did, please leave it down below because when it comes out, I need someone to talk to and gush about this book because I know I will love the characters so much and I will love everything that's happening and I love the format Illuminate was made in and I know Gemina is going to be the exact same. And the cover, guys, the covers for this series. And this book is a Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. This is the second book in the Raven cycle. I really liked The Raven Boys. I read it this past month and I rated it 4 stars and I liked it more than I thought I would, but it was also so extremely different than I thought it would be. Honestly, I thought it would be weird, but it was much weirder than I thought, but also less weird. I really liked the Raven Boys. They were all extremely different and this is my first Maggie Stiefvater book, by the way, and I really liked her writing style. I think my favorite Raven Boys were Ronan and Noah. People the book focused less on than on Genzi and Adam, but I know the next book has Ronan in the spotlight, so I am honestly so excited to read The Dream Thieves. So if someone would like to read this with me who loves Ronan or who wants to love Ronan, please read this with me because Ronan was my favourite character in the Raven Boys. And the last one is Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the second book in the Throne of Glass series. I am currently rereading Throne of Glass because I really want to get into this series. I read all the novellas in the Assassin's Blade. I had to finish 2 this year, so I did that, and now I'm rereading Throne of Glass, and then I really want to invest my time in this series. I want to be team this guy or team this guy with all of the people, and I really want to avoid the chance that I will get spoiled for this series. I am also currently reading Court of Thorn and Roses. I just butchered that name, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I'm liking it so far. I'm reading it in Dutch, bad idea, but I'm liking it so far. The characters are pretty great. I'm Team Tamlin so far, and actually I switched from Team Lucian at the beginning to Team Tamlin, so I'm kind of switching around here, but I am 200 pages in, so there's 200 more pages to switch around. You know. Anyway, back to Crown of Midnight. If you want to read Crown of Midnight with me, please let me know, because I know I'm going to love this series because it is so character focused. And the last time I read Throne of Glass, it was the first time I read it, I was Team Dorian, and now I think I'm 100 pages in. I'm not sure. I hope I will be Team Dorian again, but I'm not sure. I will let you know when I finish the book. So these were all the books I would like to buddy read with someone. Let me know down below if you want to buddy read any of these with me. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!